So we're back here with Eddie.
Hi guys.
Oh, hold on. Eddie.
Hi guys.
And Corey. And I've got a lot of comments from you guys saying that this motor has a miss. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know this motor has a miss. But I was just happy that it's running. So as you can tell, we've got the intake pulled up, just kind of bungee cord off the side. We got all the injectors pulled off of it. We've tested for spark. We've tested for spark plugs, wires. Everything was good spark-wise. Obviously, everything's good air-wise. I'm going to have to get some new gaskets now, or just some gasket maker. Probably just gasket maker. So the next thing that we wanted to test was injectors. So we pulled the injectors out. We've cleaned all the holes so that there's no dirt getting into the system. Don't you boys worry about that one. Now, what we've done is we have the fuel pump hooked up, as you can hear it, and we have the computer hooked up, as he's got it turned on. So, we're going to turn this thing over, but we're going to watch each injector individually, so it's going to turn over for a long time. So, ready? Let's start here. Fuel. 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 No fuel. No fuel at all. So,
Pull the pump wire.
We're going to take the fuel pump off. We have diagnosed, as you can see by all the fuel all over my arms, where the bad injectors are. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull these injectors right out, and we're going to see if there's any blockages in the fuel system itself, if we can just clean them out with a little breeze of air, and see if we can continue on. Now if we can't, then we have to go get new injectors. Going to the scrapyard, we'll probably have to do something, or see if I can contact a couple buddies. What we're going to do now is, like I said, we're going to pull them out. We're going to take the injector harness with it so we don't damage it. Make sure that there's no blockages at the top. Maybe some rust had got in there, anything like that. But honestly, this is not that hard of a job. So, little setbacks. I know you guys are going to comment again. Just carburate it. I can't. I have to leave injected cars injected. Thank you very much. I cannot carburate. So, let's try this again. We're going to pull these out and see what we can find.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. So nothing says high performance like custom powder coating. I'm joking, it's just spray paint. So we went for a drive yesterday, working on this. Different video, don't worry. Went for a drive yesterday and I picked this car back up. Story isn't behind. I lent it to a buddy who wanted to drive it on the road. He got it running, everything. Turns out it had some pretty bad electrical issues, so he told me it's too much work to put on the road. But what he did give me last night was this. Now this is an entire fuel system that we're going to swap into this car. So, let's just change out this fuel system for that fuel system, and then we'll go from there. We'll give it another turnover to see how much gas comes out of each one while we're doing it, and then we'll put it all back together and maybe try to see if she'll start up today. Let's get going. So we put 3 new injectors on, and now we're just going to give her the old-fashioned try. Put that there, and what's this one do? Okay, I'm not seeing any leaks, which is good. I can hear the fuel returning. Let's turn on the computer, turn it over. Turn computer off, turn pump off. I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of flow coming out of these now. Now we can start putting this all back together and get this whole shenanigans behind us and get this motor running again. So let's put this all back together. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear me very well. This motor is purring like a kitty. Damn! Just joking. Oh yeah. This thing is fast. I wish I had a decibel reader for this thing. Do you have a radiator But realistically, I couldn't have done this without Archibald Derby Supplies. Oh, my fuel pump's still on. Let me turn that off. I got my computer through them. I got my harness through them. They basically helped me along with what I needed to get this. Oh, don't drop that. They've pretty much helped me along with everything that I've needed through this. There's been a lot of questions that I've had to phone them. Even to the point where the motor I got needed injectors, and I needed to make the trip up to them, and I had to get injectors off of them. Could have got them from my local scrapyard, but they showed me an easier way how to get them out than the way I was doing. So anyway, a lot of time and effort has gone into this, and I couldn't have done it without them. I've got a lot of their stuff on this. I'm going to have their shifters, I'm going to have their headers on it, pretty much the wiring harness, the whole standalone 3-wire system. Computer on, start. Battery's dead. Battery's been giving me a hard time on this. Pretty much this whole system is a direct plug and play. And I know you guys are telling me I should have gone carbureted, but unfortunately, if I want to run this at any shows in Ontario, I pretty much can't. One of the big rules around me, injected cars must stay injected. And the reason for that rule, I'm not too sure about, but gotta follow the rules if you want to play the game, right, boys and girls? So thanks very much for watching, and I think that this thing is a very, very short ways away from going from a test drive. The only thing I really need is a brakes. Brake check, lead the front calipers, maybe throw some tech screws in one of these motor mounts in the front. It ain't going to do a whole lot because of how we have all the other motor mounts. Maybe throw a little bit of weld onto this one, and we can give this thing a good old-fashioned smash it off the ground, jump it, reverse drive, corners, 10-minute beat-up session on it, and see if anything breaks. If anything breaks, I think it's going to be ball joints or steering, or the motor's going to break free. So pretty much all those are catastrophic. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow.